Alright, here's a little video towards the end of the process, but this is how to change your remote oil filter line going to the engine, not the cooler. Here's the old one. Here's the side going to your oil filter, and then there's your side going to the engine block, to the adapter to the engine block, I should say. And the easiest way to do it is to remove, well, in my case it fell apart, but remove the shield for your inner wheel well there. It would be this piece right here. Since it's already ripped apart, I really didn't have to remove it, but it looks like it's just held in here by some little push pins. And then right there is where, let's see if I can grab my phone. It's kind of really hard to see. Not the best of videos, but right there, that little boot thing right there is your inlet that goes to the block for your oil filter line. And then underneath here is the in and outlet for the remote oil filter line. And what you need to do is take a 15mm socket, and there's a shield that's usually here, which I put way over here. That shield right there, skid plate, goes underneath here. There's 2 bolts there, 2 bolts there, and then a few bolts down here. They're all 15mm. You take that out, and I'm no professional videographer by any means, but then anyway, take them out. You jack the vehicle up, you take off your driver's side tire, get a block, and put it underneath your oil pan here. Of course, after you jacked up the vehicle and put it on jack stands, you can jack the motor up, and if you look, some people say you gotta drop the front differential or disconnect the motor mount. If you look here, see if I can get the light to, right there, that bolt, there's your bolt for your remote oil filter line going to the block. It's a lot easier to access. It's a 13mm after you jack up the motor. Support the motor. And what you need is a very long extension. In my case, I just kind of rigged one up with I just rigged one up out of a bunch of extensions I had. And then you need a knuckle at the end. And it's a 13mm. So you find, it's all messy in here. I wasn't planning on doing a video, but you take your 13mm socket, which mine, take your 13mm socket, put it on this knuckle here. If I had both hands, make it easier. But anyway, I'm not very coordinated doing this with my phone, so it's not going to be the best video. See if I can get light up in there. What I did is a lot easier with two people. Definitely two hands. But you stick your wrench up there. And then what I did is I came over here to the driver's side and I aligned my wrench on the bolt. And then there you go, you can get to it. As easy as that, but you need a long enough extension to actually be able to get up in there. And then there's this little boot right here that is held on by a 10mm bolt. Remove that and it'll all come apart. And then of course just reverse the process to put it back on. Just having troubles finding the video. This isn't the best video, but for people that don't know exactly how to do it, hopefully this helps. So on the oil filter, 13mm. On the adapter for the block, that's a 13mm. That's a 10mm. And these are 15mm. Jack the vehicle up, support it, take the driver's side tire off, get a wooden block, put it underneath your oil pan, jack that up, give you enough room to get to that bolt there, and then take your little cover off on the driver's side wheel well, and there you got it. Thanks for watching, guys.